Well, alright. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to my amazing show. Once again, I'm your host, the great and mighty Mr. Perez, and today I'll be playing some more Disco Elysium, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Wait, let me double check if she's up here. Do you want to talk about it, or is it still early? Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, actually. Save here, just in case, I mess something up.
Hello,
What's up?
officer. What brings you up here again? Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Actually,
How about we... Yeah? You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm... Alright. Yes. You're...
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Actually, yeah, I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
It was the night before I saw you in the hallway, and reminded you you're a police officer.
All you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness.
Wow. Mythopoetically adequate stuff.
Did you hear something? Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
That's all I needed to hear. Sad.
There was the... I can't say.
Loud disco music.
Various artists.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
We go on,
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat.
Was I singing this?
Yes. There was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest. Sad.
What else?
It doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon.
Was there anything else?
I think you screamed that you didn't. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4. No problem, sir.
I'll do this later. Let's see if I could pass this check.
Hello, officer?
She looks back. Don't worry. We will see through. You are advised.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Load. Yeah, I was supposed to do something, right? I had to ask her about something. Oh, yeah.
Hello, officer? What brings you up here again? Not my favorite topic, but okay. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Okay, yeah, not yet. I'll give her a bit. Let's get out of here. And head downstairs. And let's see what he thinks about my comically large check.
Can I help you?
Got
Drop
my
a 20
bill.
real.
I have to
You
check.
must be kidding, right? Yeah, good. But this establishment only...
Freight, near the gates. They'll exchange it.
Near the gates, huh? Yeah,
Good.
alright.
You got the room for the night, but...
Behind the you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single.
Hold on. This is what I wanted to say.
Behind the you see 2, maybe 3, nothing. Just black.
Damn.
Behind the you see 2, make nothing.
There's something... I read that there was something over here that allows me to get into that door.
You see 2, maybe 3, nothing. Behind the you see 2, maybe 3. There's a yellow ribbon tied
Aha!
to the branches, light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket, hanging from it, a bronze key.
A key!
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached the yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One
I went
can
to the key in the
slide.
bush. Can I let you... Can you let me slide by so I could grab the thing?
I don't know about that. Sorry, fucko.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you and
With a loud thud, the old man stands up. The key
Thank
is
you.
brass. Workshop spare.
Come on, man.
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank
Don't
you.
thank me. I don't give 2 shits about your key.
Why was I hanging right outside?
It's there.
No idea.
Never even seen it.
It could open the door in the kitchen.
It's
Yeah.
worth a try.
Do that.
You see, it could be connected. The key fits the dimple lock.
Aha!
The darkness before. Master investigator. You just can't keep yourself away from
It's my duty as a cop to
places.
investigate every square inch of this
Answer,
world.
boy. The world's
So what's in here? Pinball? Ooh, $5. Nice.
over there in the corner. Not
Pinball
just
machine?
any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball.
Take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. Get the game on, Fingerboy.
Ooh,
Those
yeah,
figures
we're
are
gaming.
ready. Above the painting of the theme of the game, the peak of areas around the playfield.
Let's go.
It takes a while to get into it.
Uh-huh, yeah,
but
achievement
pretty
for playing
soon
pinball.
You're able to keep go.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of...
Pretty
Your
good at
game
this.
is suddenly as maneuvering a goat ball, tiny hammer, and ampoule. The words pale.
Congratulations.
Nice.
This is what...
This cat. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. With automation.
Yeah.
door.
Huh?
A panel opens up. So violent. High score. Announce the
Ooh,
speakers.
nice.
The whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the goat.
That's amazing.
I think I won,
You
Kim.
didn't just win. No one I
Who's
know
the-
has ever beaten Gordy's goats.
Who's the king of pinball?
Congratulations. The machine... Yes.
Okay.
Once again,
No, what is this lead?
all these mesmerizing machines. Just wait. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment.
You can't...
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. Kim, Pinball, exactly.
Pinball?
That's what he's known as.
You're Kim
so
Pinball
now he
Kitsuragi.
remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
You don't really seem to
No
like
human
pinball.
being. It is lame.
why are you called
I am
pinball?
not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago,
Oh.
before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
how did you-
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It was
Okay.
not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. End of story.
But Juvica for 15
That time
years?
is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming,
Oh, I
As
keep
was
calling you kid.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too.
Yeah,
This
but what does
small
this go?
elevator is dimly smells of the maintenance card under the control panel reads. There are large rectangles. A small steel plaque reads Halter.
Last
a
maintenance was in
That it
88.
does. I say, let's brave it.
A long
At the
time
end of the
ago.
last century.
It appears this whole
I
enthusiasm.
wonder what it was
Seems
used
like
for.
a small freight.
Let's find out. Ooh.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting
Yeah,
the
pinball
looks like
workshop.
I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be
a creek.
downstairs in the hall, next to the main door.
But then it went bankrupt.
Like they gave
Your
up on
skin
fixing them.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe.
This
Before
place really is
pinball
part of the
went
Doom
out of vogue.
commercial
If that's
area.
true, then our cafeteria manager, he does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part.
Stupid superstition.
Footprints.
You clearly see footprints.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here,
Let's
Large
have a look
prints, most likely made by. This print is unlike one left by a regular one. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman.
Doesn't look
or
like the odd
a
soul
small
print
to
we found at the hanging
average-footed
kid.
man.
the size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
Doesn't look like the workers'
No.
books.
These little horizontal lines,
Everything around you is quiet.
Someone's
3
been in
weeks
here.
maximum, from the dust coverage.
This is so good it makes him feel.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads.
So
It
what does
means
this
someone
mean?
snuck through what seems like a secret.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
These people
You
doing
lean
in there?
closer to the peephole. Instinct
You can barely see through. The footprints on the floor.
boring footprint.
Alright,
This is the barred door you tried to kick in before.
on board. Oh, hi.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
She looks at chipped white pulp.
Pretty. Looks like a dried Maybell. Why was there flat?
Alright. But hey, I got a shortcut now, so that's good. I don't need to keep going through her room to get up there. Yeah, let's go talk to him.
Can I help you?
Another thing.
Great. I love those.
I said that I couldn't go into the kitchen.
What
Why
are
can't
you,
I go
a
in there?
cook now? That's none of your business.
Or maybe something pruny
He
into the
wasn't
kitchen.
pan-fried. He was lynched. Fine. Okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m.
What if I told
because
you I
of
got into the
Oh,
back room?
Okay, well, I do.
He's really holding himself.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back
Okay,
there?
what is back there?
Pinball machines.
I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Do you want to play the game?
No, I was just wondering.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could
Thinking
make.
of turning this place back to a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish.
Yeah, those numbers. He sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Yeah, he should definitely know. I may have discovered that the worlding is part of the Doom commercial
What?
area.
Why would you say that? We're
So he knows of the doomed commercial area, and
The worlding
its
is listed on the intercom outside
He's
as one of the
thought about
businesses in
this.
Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and
I've
couldn't
been
reach
working
you.
here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Well, it was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the... No, I'll be optimistic.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial? For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here.
You must really care about the place.
It's slowly growing, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You know, you shouldn't be so worried about that label.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who
So
wants
who owns
some real estate management company? They never come around here.
And
Just collect.
who named it?
Sure as hell wasn't.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? Hail
song?
Holy Queen by the Ateniers.
Nice.
Hail.
Good pick.
Well, good luck to you
Luck
with
has
the
got
place then.
nothing to do with it. I need to think about.
Against the Duke.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment,
There's
What
people
wall?
upstairs in the secret back room.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for.
The color has. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Sure you haven't been smiling, I guess?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even.
Well, he's dead.
Sir, he was only asking a question.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry.
Yep, you've been
Thank
notified.
you. I'll patch it up personally. Yes.
Okay, bye now. Yeah, let's talk to him.
It's you again. What is it?
Tell him already. I found someone who saw the
A
hanky.
witness? You ain't. That's just contactis, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us.
It's not a local.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
He's a high-ranking government official.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't.
MI is short for moral inter.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
His hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no
It's
commotion.
you assholes that feel the need to go around.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
I imagine you guys drinking and singing Lynching songs. What's with the funeral
We were
silence?
drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottom hole.
Right. I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off
That
here.
looks like a surreal
Those
play.
flaccid MI cocks with their culture.
It means the whole scene was long and...
What is this fella's problem?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong.
You don't.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Witness says he saw two people of Arab descent. The guy.
Boss.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? You James,
I don't know
some
about that.
witness. I put.
You don't have to go to school for
You're doing a hell of a job.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Anyway, she wasn't assaulted.
I knew that fucking whore couldn't.
For the record, Titus Hardie did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand it.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch.
Sure.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
I don't know. What are you talking about? She was very
She
lucid.
wasn't raped. The witness's statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope, and you went and pushed her.
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardie! Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardie, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It
Yeah.
gives her. Someone has to rush in to break the tension.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it and show it to him, T. Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me this.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess.
So where can I listen to it?
Find a tip.
Where can I listen to this?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Your room had one. Or maybe
Why
it's
should
too
I-
broken.
Why should I care about it?
care about evidence. Pigs, T. They don't care about get. I won't be on your.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask
All right.
Forget your tape, lawman.
I'll listen to it.
that.
Keep it. Maybe you'll need it.
Well, that's enough. Let's go get some health.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here.
That's enough. Okay. Let's see, I could go for... more volition. Yeah, finally. Oh yeah.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out
How
toolbox,
do I turn off the
and
headlights?
Alright. Ready?
the dashboard lights like a leopard wakens. The lights
Headlights.
unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn the...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Find out more about the owner of the armor
Sorry,
boots.
sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling
Okay.
57.
In the cabin, inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
Let me see.
inside, you see a set
No.
of steering levers, a radio
It's not what I
microphone.
wanted.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent
There she is. Revachol West.
around the borders of the watermark are dozens. No,
With the
the
shimmering street
rectangular
grid.
watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet a
Around
rat
you.
brazenly darts past.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we
Let
on
me
this?
see. Right here.
It's
No,
nice.
it does not.
There are many of them, and the
Hurry
first
up.
row has 18 dots.
What's
The
next?
next is the longest. You count 216 perforations.
Ooh, nice.
The last row has that's it.
What are all these holes?
Those are
mean?
perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RC.
Alpha male officers who are proud.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Some boy in
No
office job.
shame in work. This next row, the one that wraps all the way. Wow, more than 200.
216
It's
to be
quite
exact.
a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM
What's the
officers.
last
right.
number?
Those are your confirmed kills.
It's not a
For an
lot.
RCM officer, especially Precinct 4, there are certain officers who... But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of
You
the...
killed someone?
Yes.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright.
I'll go turn off.
You can now see your statistics.
Nice. Alright, maybe I could pawn this off. Hey, buddy.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Perolidon. It's
Lad.
a drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects. And
Is there really one
I
here?
try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
Oh, I just want to chill a cup. Want to see what you have here.
Perolidon is just something you know, since the People's Power disaster,
Oh.
I was with the emergency relief.
he's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Must have been tough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. So much disappointment and early deaths.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
So much.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor.
So what's
A
that?
bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste
That disaster,
everywhere.
huh?
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator, a
That-
primitive nuclear reactor. All construction began during, needless to say,
So why
an
did it fail?
emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure
Tell me
blowing
more
the
about the
turbine.
emergency relief
We
brigade.
were an all-volunteer force.
On the patch,
I lived by the rivers. There wasn't much the volunteer force could
How'd
do.
you run a pawn
The
shop?
cleanup happened 15 years ago, so I came to Martinez. People,
Thanks for
I
telling
like
me.
the theory.
yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I'm looking for something that plays a
A
tape.
tape. We have boom boxes for sale that will play it. I doubt it, but I can try and...
That's all I got.
Pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help.
I have something
Sure.
to sell.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Fruit store. Ah, can't sell it here. Okay. Yeah.
Another time, perhaps.
Check the shelves.
What a shirt. All other shirts pale. The boomboxes on the shelf look well. One especially catches. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Can I tape on one of these real quick?
Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies.
these all work?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with record.
Oh,
It's
the
the
stereo
Harman
radio.
Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm.
All right.
And here you
Alright.
A rusting control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. The water lock starts moving.
Nice, they fixed it. That's good.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the...
Focus on one.
Alright, yeah, let's get to the coast. The radio relay. Ooh, I'll take that. What's this? Either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Oh. A box. Oh, bow tie.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supply.
What are you doing under there?
Sleeping? What do people... Huh?
This water will be free.
I understand the situation.
You have a...
Yeah, that's sarcasm. Totally.
The worn and beaten.
You can revisit the bench.
This one was broken. Dried tulips on a bed. Ah, quick travel.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit.
Not a full
Looks like
spotty
they were
here.
here a while. Judging from...
So I get a
Looks
couple
like
party
it.
goers here. Probably a
No,
public
that's
danger.
such, no.
Guess not. Oh wait, there's money.
A banged up motor car. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez?
It
Also
appears to be
leading
so.
to-
I
Let's
agree.
investigate.
We should...
You get a sudden sinking feeling. The motor carriage is properly stuck. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin. The logo is too deep in the murky.
The
How long
ice
has it been
hasn't
here?
closed around the vehicle yet.
The estimate is correct.
Looks
The
like
incident,
Jacob Root's
probably.
journey came
Your
to an end
mocking
here.
tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Yes, quite crazy recklessness.
Yes.
What should
Let's
we do?
wait for the low tide.
Great idea. Then we can get the things in papers. Papers would be cool.
How long would
They-
that
I
take?
don't know. An hour or two tops?
Alright, let's wait.
As you sit down and the hinges creak under your weight. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high
Drama.
above. And the tune on your lips forms a strange... The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Nice.
Two birds on a wire. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So was your dad also, you know...
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
I don't know who my mom or dad
Clouds
was.
on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
It is whether the strikers of the shipping company who should
Luckily,
choose.
I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone points a gun to your
Your
head,
voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
is that a number on this
Yes,
side?
41.
It's as if he knows what it stands for. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
There's
A
something.
precinct, yes.
A massive pit
Oh,
opens up.
yeah,
in your stomach,
this is Harry's
and the
car.
most
Okay.
terrible No, just nope.
Oh my
Some
god,
way
it's
to
mine? I drove my car into the
I'm
sea?
afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Get it out.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Still
That
fix
is
it.
very You'd be lucky to... Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real.
I don't have that kind
Let's
of money.
face it, this is a substantial...
This was 20% of the station's.
Well, at least I could see what's in here.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Investigate. My badge. Wait, my badge.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
Yeah, my
I thought
badge.
something good came out of all this.
Encased between two, you see a photo, a name, a rank. The man keeps winking, but the badge is new. You used 8, maybe 10. What do you think? It looks like the lack of alcohol. The badge in your hand.
Harry,
Dubois.
that's long for Harry. So you are Harry.
Yes, it
Pleased
is.
to make your
The badge in your hand.
Lieutenant
Rank.
W. Freighter. The lieutenant is a rank, the title of they are, and sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available. Decomptage is the hard.
The countdown is modeled on.
The lowest rank is kings like satellite.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
So I'm your superior. That's why you've been putting up with all my
I've been
bullshit?
putting up with you because it matters more than drive.
He trusts you for such a small yet precious.
That's just the serial.
The numbers are not.
4 months ago, a new badge usually comes.
The case created a lot of. You're pretty sure.
Yes, it's
Precinct.
the designation of your precinct. It's a but then again,
Roberts. He knew all the badge in.
Yeah, I got my badge. Sweet. Okay. Okay, let's see. What's this? Well, let me grab that. Most good. Okay, there's 2 people I have to talk to in order to get my gun back.
Hi,
What's
officer.
up?
Anything I can help you with?
Oh,
Fishing
exactly.
village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. The sign on the street leading here is illegible.
Oh,
The name is Lillian. People call me
Indeed, you're always confused as to your whereabouts.
nice to get your
Where are
signature.
you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building?
A youth
What
center.
a nice idea.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
He has
It's
a
not
pen
bad.
in everything. Here you go.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I'm looking
Let's
for
see.
someone.
Who are you looking for?
Missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to
People who look
elaborate?
for People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny
Aha.
exist.
Like snowmen.
Snowmen.
2 old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Well, where'd they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading.
Oh, that's it.
How can I assist you then, officer?
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday.
Hey, nice sword.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
It is
it's
imposing.
a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe.
Why do you need
From time
intimidation
to time,
tactics?
People need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many
So
men.
where are they
Some
now?
went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned.
Where's your
Come.
husband? Sounds like a missing
It
persons case.
absolutely does not.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost
Oh.
to the... He didn't respect the sea. Went out there. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are...
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
It's healthy to let go and move on.
Us working
Gotta
folk
keep the
don't have the
wounds
luxury
feeling.
to be... Life didn't really change that much for me.
This is neither She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk.
Yeah, I see you. Ooh, boats. Yeah, I could put some boots on. There we go. A bow tie.
These are some wonderfully regular pants.
All the things.
You're a little more makes sense. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable.
I'm a real radical.
Of course, it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of
Alright,
Elysium.
sign me up. Let's see. Lock type. And see.
You're not sure about the melody, but
Welcome to the fishing village.
then how does she know you're here?
Oh, welcome, please.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We can take care of it.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then.
Me before?
No, not you personally.
Oh, okay.
I meant he was brooding.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Anyone told me that.
Maybe they are afraid.
Why?
Because you're an ill omen. I'm sorry there's not a lot. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What's in the fishing
Just
village?
us. This is pretty much a known place.
The place is so pornographically.
Who else lives here?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. And then there's the drunks.
I met Leanne already.
Lillian is tough. Tougher
I haven't
than
seen
them.
any drunks,
Sooner
though.
or later, you'll see for yourself.
There's gotta be
Over
something
there,
here.
you can find more of the same.
The
An
pox.
old military hospital. After the war, it was turned. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets.
What happened to the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left, and the
Is there
place
some way
was
to make
here
money?
for you.
Undercards. She
Alright.
nods, rinsing another.
What's further down the
Not
coast?
There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of
Why is it
Peace.
abandoned?
Some things just don't fly off it.
So, they don't hold service.
No, we've tried, but things just...
What else?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some
Anything
of
else?
note. The old fish market up on the boardwalk.
Got
As
it.
I said, is a peninsula.
All right.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Okay.
What's
It's
that?
a grouse.
Grouse.
You might be able to get on Garth's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
I know someone who really likes stuffed birds.
Sure, just go and get it. I don't like
All right, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
I heard there was a girl who has almond gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had.
Where did you get this?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
So where are they now?
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves.
Oh, they're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle.
What's that you're
It's
holding?
Lammy. He's my
Nice.
friend.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that,
Pleased to meet you,
admittedly,
lamb.
has seen.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers.
Alright,
Bye.
bye now. Alright, well, I'll take that. Bye now. If it's behind the house, then it must be here.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty, the walls
Shit.
and floors give way to the
Yeah,
giant
nice.
collapse and present you with.
That's more like it. All right. Rhetoric. Yeah. There's one more person I need. Bird. What's this other person? Oh, give me. That must be you.
Good to see you, friend.
Does he actually know you? Or is he?
Good to see you
What do
too.
you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss.
Quite the business
Oh.
venture.
The system's been... You see, friend? Maple cigarette...
The hook. Where is it? I can't see it.
Like you're on your own hook too.
Of course.
He has long forgotten what you were talking about.
In a
Alright.
civilized world.
The noxious odor.
Don't you call her? Yeah.
Who is he?
You're not going to get anything out of this guy.
Don't you fucking call
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to see you. So what's happening?
Tequila.
Tequila.
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
I re-enter
That's
reality
the
to
spirit.
conquer it.
Sadly,
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh?
you
Alright.
too.
See ya.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street, with chemically sweetened. The road is smooth and motley. A tub warm with number 312D. Craters pocked. There's one bump on the road. Tragedy comes from the wind moves the...
Must be the limit. Now let me see. I hear it chirp. Oh, substream. Broken pipe? Church. A lot of treasure, yeah. Quite a bit of treasure, actually. A lot of patience to do that.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late.
Oh.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You.
I'm listening.
What's your name?
Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing.
Your
Why?
surname? It's for paperwork.
Okay.
A very common name.
What's the
This?
device?
It's a portable record. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. A contact might record.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is
It's
no
supposed to do
idea.
this. How does it work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it
see.
doesn't pick. Same place
Where'd
I
you
got
get
the
it?
recorder from.
Elysium.
Oh man. You haven't. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians.
Sounds
Oh yeah.
interesting.
Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck, or really be.
I get down.
I don't know what
Rhyme.
that means either.
Right, definitely
That's
rock.
cool.
Anyway,
Sure.
that's none of my
Okay.
questions for you. What are you doing out
Recording,
here?
I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice.
What happened to the old headphones?
Oh, other headphones.
My boyfriend sold them.
Oh, for
I
what?
don't know, man.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something.
These are recording the
The
cracks,
musicians
footsteps.
in the Elysium used them for making music. Anyway, I don't really know
Aha.
what I'm.
The sharp drop.
Take this.
No, man, fuck that. I'm cool.
It's okay.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Nah,
Okay.
I already have a tape recorder, so that's alright.
The tent is.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry.
Okay.
You go ahead.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike the link.
I'm sure you will feel.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
A young man with.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man, or maybe it's not.
Yeah!
Yeah!
He missed one A.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's nice to
lenient.
be important, but it's important to be nice.
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed.
I want to speak to you.
Socialising, man.
That's ridiculous.
It's already going wrong.
Scared. You see, a youngish man.
Hello, I'm on.
His grip
What's up?
is.
This is my posse.
The young man.
An egg. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now.
Why are you
see,
here?
We've been all over Jam.
Honest,
Yeah, Frank.
place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not.
Was
how
this
you
something
speak.
you
Yeah,
wanted?
It's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical. I'm talking about the church, and I'm not. Doghead.
Burnout.
Well, I'm sad to say that's exactly what happened. Sad drags that, and sadder yet.
He leans back a little. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What
The
kind?
spooky kind.
What do you mean spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. Also, people just want to spin tapes without them. Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right?
Okay.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously.
Hey, what's the
I
status?
asked Noid. I had to do it in an hurry. Of
What about the
course.
key?
Not all right.
You sense the
Nice.
trajectory. The key hits you with
Thanks,
speed
man.
through a respectful nod.
How long have they locked in there?
Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
For sure they're alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams.
It's not good enough when you're dealing with another person's well-being.
I'm sorry too. Me too.
Right, other
Sure,
questions.
Man. Tell us what you want to know.
What's the deal about this equipment?
What?
I see you brought your own water.
Good to have, bitch to carry.
And it's distilled.
Oh, it's the one they...
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he slipped.
All this.
Now? Oh, the old...
He's like an actor.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all...
I guess that makes sense.
What? It does. Told you we have a smell problem.
He sniffs. It doesn't take a forensic sign. Unlike the girl outside, however, the boys breathe at least not up. He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
Oh yeah, that...
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with...
What is that?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise...
Nice.
Yes. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even... Yes. When I first scouted the... One of them is Andre. Oh.
I see.
And it felt like there was... No. We felt like... Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman. Well, honestly...
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is...
Wow, you can.
Hey now, don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think...
Something.
It wasn't quite...
Not human.
It was this dark shape climbing...
Crab
yeah, you
man.
know, it was still...
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures.
I see.
Yeah, totally.
So he hasn't
Must
even
be a
been there.
cryptid.
Should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't...
There probably is.
You should talk to Noid about... Sure. What? He's a quiet man. Mostly communicates through music. Well, he's just kind of here. I don't
He's
really
here.
care. Sometimes, when I like stumble
Okay.
and find my...
The man's... I get it. He's a puzzle. A number of things. How about gather around the young speed freak, the one with their would-be leader, is less amused.
I have reason to believe I was a police
But you
detective.
still are.
I was good enough to be. Imagine that. I did.
That's a real downer.
There's still some
The young
detective in me
speed
though.
freak is silent.
Your girl is as high as a
We
kite.
don't need your... Shut the fuck up, Egg.
So, well, I
What
know.
exactly is it you know? I have no idea how you arrived.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where's his
What
friend?
do you mean, friend?
The other
It's a
speaker.
one-speaker system. It's more...
This may be the
You have no
What do you know
headphones.
about spinning tape?
I know you
I'm
pawned them.
sorry, but there is no lab equipment.
Just still.
All cellular-based life.
There's no need for me to play on
No
anymore, is
shit.
there? You had to use a police detective to set up a
That's-
drug lab.
Come on, that's...
Against the
I
law?
meant to say, not true.
So what are we gonna
you
do?
mean?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
You tell me what's going on, we'll work
What
from
do you
there.
mean by lenient?
Not coming back and holding off with the
Okay,
pen.
man, things are just so hard for an entrepreneur because we do. We just... To get our foot in the door.
I've heard
Sir?
enough.
This is it. Judgment time.
Give me your cash.
Come on, man.
The young man,
No, yes, fucking...
without a word. The
Okay.
other, the disdain is palpable. His eyes pierce you like lightning as he lets go of the wallet.
Let's do this clean.
Yeah! I knew it. It's impossible. No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We
There's
all
still gonna be
know
a club?
There needs to be a club for, and we need a win, Andre.
Let's call this incident crime prevention.
We'll do a straight club up in there. From here on, it'll be straight.
Anyway.
As always, we'll be right here.
Wow. So someone's been a little...
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts
That's
of
the
wild
picking on me for
ideas
not
pop
being
up.
crazy
no
enough.
need to be defensive.
Look, I'm just
No,
doing my job.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it.
Why not? I literally just robbed them.
The shaggy hit.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you gonna help
I'll help
Ray?
you.
Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting
I'm
for
guessing you
weeks.
knew what the
I
plan.
did, and I'm sorry.
This is why I didn't go into the tent.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I
Being
tried
a
to
cop
talk
is
on...
no
I
joke.
know. May I ask? What did
Which
you tell
movie
them?
dance club dance, just no
Thank
drug
you.
labs.
I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
Alright.
An old door, worn by elements, guards.
It's military. Probably something that...
Coordinates both tracking in the bay. Barely. I see. Dead phone.
A metal payphone, and
Let's see.
you hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
It's over here.
The remaining windows rattle from...
What's inside?
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things.
Can you
Well
still
enough,
shoot?
actually.
You see, a once bright mirror, a slogan used to intertwine.
Oh, it's just a whisper array.
And Mikhail noticed the windows. You officers, come to investigate the historic sub...
Nice to meet you.
Know each other?
I can't say that we've met before. Mikhail's a little tired.
The man speaks.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see.
See.
Just as I...
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The all
fascinating.
But it's not just... What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the art...
It looks old and weathered.
It is old.
With seagulls
Definitely
picking
old.
up.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge. They started out still. Tricentennial was beating them. It was
So
here
he's-
in Martinez. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and which is a feat of.
He assumes something like a
Indeed.
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a
What do they do
resort
with
for
the
them.
tech
They
computers?
used them for military communications.
See.
But what's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer. I tried to get Mikhail to.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book. Already.
Actually, no.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a.
Wait. He did it. He said, Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center. Like
Nice.
What the hell is a Wumpty?
Yes. Tape. But of course. What? I do have some money, yes.
No, I mean, come on. You need the money.
Of course, Detective. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department. If not, then you definitely.
Forget it. They don't sell.
No, thanks.
Pick your.
Neat. I'm finding all this money.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. The cloth, if you can still, it's streaked. It seems likely that it was left in the surf.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. A clue?
clue.
You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
Multiple seagulls.
A poet could. You should still. The smell. It's awful.
Oh,
it
it is
doesn't
awful.
help. You can still smell.
Is it just a
don't
rotting
you?
fish? Oh
Don't
no.
you recognize it? Something cold. It is death.
Something's not right
the
here.
lieutenant has all. A man lies on the boardwalk. The smell is not.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days.
Another dead body. Calm now. Careful. He's
Okay.
wearing mud-caked boots. The leather jacket suits him well. You find some sunflower seeds.
Good. We should take a look at that lab.
The man has a bad fall. His expression is dull. Height. 1 cent. There's some dried blood on the metal bench.
Dried blood.
Right where the corpse's head rests.
Rotten
The
floorboards.
floorboards are rotten
Wet,
and slippery
empty
wet
bottle.
around the hole.
Chewing gum
Be
wrapper.
very, very careful where you. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair. This is what killed him.
The blood. Open wound.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Just the
Seems
one at
like
the back of the
head
head.
wound was fatal.
They screech under your feet. You see waves churning, but he could have easily disappeared into the sea. A
Down the
0.75 liter to.
Tear all around us. I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. The blackness of death. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is.
He ate the whole pack, right? I've seen it before. Almost.
The entire boardwalk.
Looks
Who is
like
this?
one of the locals. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
I don't know
We
anything
do
yet.
know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now,
What
death
happened
by
here?
misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly
What about the
What
kebab?
about it?
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
He'll
Okay.
seal this place off after the new. Not that sealing it off.
Was he drunk?
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and
Some
liver failure?
symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning, but I think that death arrives through head trauma. No, I don't.
Agreed.
It does seem to be. From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow a field
field
autopsy
autopsy.
isn't necessary. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy
Yeah.
code. The guys at process. Alright, we should first examine.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette pack. 2 empty bottles. No, there's more.
A tragedy.
Whoever tossed it here. Red Astra. You see traces. It's no old. It's hard.
Moonshine. How about that?
Here we go. Nice
Oh, there we
and
go.
Easy.
There's a cylinder.
Who's there?
His self.
Is that the police? Why are the...
Don't worry, Gary.
Oh, you
I'll
must be
handle-
Morel.
So what do I?
That's sarcasm.
She's been worried
He
about
takes-
you two.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from.
It's been fixed.
Did he say we...
Yes, Gary.
Sir.
I just have to do one more round. See if...
What are you looking for?
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find.
How
I'm
big?
expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodeozoensis. Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, and I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques.
Like
it's
what?
my hypothesis, but I cannot describe how these
Why are you
defenses
interested in this?
typical, even simply very little. I'm sorry, not yet.
Just out of curiosity.
I know it.
It's clear.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to
There
believe
has been a
quite
sighting
this.
of it.
It's the first credible sighting in several
Nice.
decades. I have to resist the thought.
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't.
That's pretty clever.
Yes, in Cylindian phas.
Alright, I'll get going. Well, that's nice. I found her husband, so that's good. And also, I got a lot of money.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall. A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
See.
There are many of them. A dozen at least 10 meters away. Other shades
Ah,
are
what's an
lined up in an
execution?
orderly- Droplets of rain fall. A long time has passed.
What
The
is this?
abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. A host of men. They stand, facing 7 men in combat. The commandant. The
Who's in
one
this
I don't know.
execution?
I don't know who died here. Perhaps the ones executed here were.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
It was felt personnel when the answers were being
Another
seized.
likely scenario.
Or maybe
Could have been then against the
Yeah.
wall.
It's very unlikely, to be honest.
a cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Let's see what's in here. Okay, let's get around this. Section hasn't been used in decades. Yeah, let's see what else I could get. That one. Mazout. Unsuccessful model. Maybe it's this woman.
The old woman. There's a gap where the name of that song should...
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant d'Aubriel Perriot
What a
Dubois.
handle you got there. So many titles. A
Song.
lullaby my mother used to sing.
What's it called?
Surrender.
That's kind of grim for a...
Yes. It
Some
does.
mistake.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
You're just
No
giving it
one
to me?
is using it, and God knows,
I'll take
don't
it.
make an old woman.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
How's that to get your
Eh?
signature?
What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble.
He wants to turn
Tell
part
me
of
what
a
it says.
village into a little youth center.
I might be half blind. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting.
Yeah,
I've
against the
seen it
Union.
all. Then the poor
In her mind, the Union is right-wing. She is headstrong. But there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
I'm distracted,
can
it's
wash
filthy.
it for you.
I could use a breather.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
wait.
must say, I'm proud of this one.
Alright, let's see. Let's convince her.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Logic and reason.
Ooh, first try, nice.
Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. The grandmother card will do the trick.
What's gonna happen to little Lily?
What do you mean? I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves.
They didn't end up like the Moribund alcoholics?
No, they are good kids.
Are they here now?
No, they moved to Faubourg for
And
work.
what do you think Lillian's kids are gonna do when they grow up?
Well, I imagine they'll grow up.
You've got her.
Then what?
Then
Look, this village isn't what it used to be.
you watch your tongue, boy. That doesn't mean you're wrong, though. I don't believe the fat man's youth sent. I won't be around much longer, anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones.
You gotta put the kids first.
Aye, we do.
Well, you can
we
start by
do.
signing these papers.
But how do
I've got a
we-
pen right here.
See that you didn't just get us all.
Let's go mail it.
Okay, I'm off. Let's mail it. Yeah, let's see. What else can I do? Well, I guilt tripped an old lady, but hey, I got those signatures. Now I'll be one step close. Now I'm one step closer to getting my gun. Oh, look at that, I'm back. Oh, this is the wrong spot. It's over here.
Everything's still good. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a life. The shine
Sunglasses.
on these
Abort.
Damn, officer!
It's going to be very difficult.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? What?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I need to exchange this check for cash.
Wow, I didn't know you worked for the... Anything else?
No, you don't. That was easy.
Alright. Got my money. Anyway, mailbox. Ah, mailbox. Oh wait, no, this ain't the mailbox.
Call East Delta.
Here it is. Oh, maybe that's a trash can.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito. Bullet, you drop the white envelope in about a week's worth of mail.
Let's go back to Everard. This better be worth it after what we did. Yes.
I never get to use it for something. Alright. Oh yeah, actually, let me empty my bag.
The tear machines, your bottles.
Nice. Oh, $70, it's a lot of money. Alright, this way. Not a fishing rod, is it? It's...
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
mailed
The
him
Golden
in.
Boy returns once more. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kit.
I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if we would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always. You.
I got my gun now.
I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one
So
he
it's still
described.
with the woman.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they...
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is she?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry.
I can
I,
improvise.
for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
As I said, she's a character.
We might be looking at
You
some.
set up a
I
meeting?
already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast.
10 o'clock,
The one
huh?
on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now,
Boardwalk
back to the
without...
fun stuff.
Oh, I was just over there. Damn, I have to walk back.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Do you order the hangman
I
killed?
did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead.
What do you gain from
Why, a
him?
war, of course.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a
I mean,
war.
they're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for
Harry,
your
we
men?
outnumber them 1,500 to 1.
Okay,
And that's just
alright.
Martin
If you're that
A's.
convinced,
With
then
all the
sure.
unions in, the more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them. The fascists hate them. Even
How's it
the
connected to the
Harry,
strike?
There is no strike, only war. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gate.
The word fuck rings like a gun.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this.
Why don't you tell me your plans?
We're friends, Harry. Besides, it's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the union?
2,372.
Oh, wow.
2,373.
How are you going to fund your new lead?
You mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through?
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster.
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients with renewed zeal.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitzer. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running.
Digging
so
it.
am I. The company...
In bulk shipping.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine.
And the kids on the street can...
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure...
He's basically admitting to it.
I mean, it makes sense to regulate the drug trade. Keeps it out of
Oh,
more dangerous
Harry,
hands.
you've misunderstood. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in.
Go
Let's
on.
look at the big picture. Martin A's as a whole. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
I mean, if it has the word incorporated in it, then I like it.
If you start thinking about it like that,
Preach
the
free market
socialist
9
municipal
times.
Body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law.
Can I ask you about
We're
specific?
way past specific union members now. You can bother Leonard with that.
There's something different about
Great, Harry. This has been so great.
I just
I'm
finished
sorry
investigating the local drug trade.
Yes, your side investigation.
Actually, he refuses to discuss it further. It's probably just a small...
Few more
I'm
questions
always
about the
happy
harbor.
to educate and
Oh, actually,
very
no.
nice. Most certainly, Harry. Nothing
Those,
brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's
Racist
clothes.
mugs in the trash and in the apartment. You guys are... I have so much confidence in the ability of...
Yes, yes.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths...
Oddly, it seems to be true.
This weasel might have cleaned up after the
Believe
killers.
me, Harry, he's a nobody, but he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am
It's
I
more the
getting
police
this right?
work than whacking an imaginary baton.
Of course, Harry. I'm not by all means.
Alright. You have fun. Yeah, I'm getting my gun back tonight. I just need to find a way to kill time in the... I just need to kill time. What can I do? Oh yeah, I could ask Alice. This way.
A rusting control. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Uh-oh. That's gonna fall, is it? No? Alright.
And with the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane, the rusty control panel grows warm. A faint
I can't see how that was resurrected.
The crane does not return.
Alright, let's see. Let me upgrade now. Let's do that. Ah, it's Dr. Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I ran into your husband on the
Goodness.
coast.
How is he?
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected.
Oh, yes. But I am so...
You haven't, however.
You know...
Of course, officers.
What's
Hey,
the biggest?
You promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
Don't you want to hear about another
The
cryptid?
lieutenant pauses.
Ah, fuck it. Let's have
Yeah, that's more like it.
Well, the biggest cryptid is, of course, the horrible giant of Kokonur. The
Kokonur.
giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light
And
across the
how
vast.
big
no
is
one
it?
knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the
Is it
house.
dangerous?
The towering luminosity.
Pooey. No animal can...
That's what makes it so peculiar.
Yeah, it can't be that
Species
large, not these
surviving at
days.
the very limits of science. There are limits, you see, to how large.
Gravity anomaly.
What's the tiniest?
Phytobacter catlensis.
Ah, it's bacteria,
Yes,
right?
a unicellular bacterium that was just the
What's so
bacterial
special?
colony Mijanu found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate.
I see.
Mijanu disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study.
She
No,
injected herself
yes,
with it?
The bacteria had survived.
It's actually a little hard to see. But do go on.
I mean, there's a more immortal geologist wandering the
Yes,
world.
and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so
Yeah,
that
probably
even her
because the
oldest
bacteria is in the
friends were
brain.
forced to pull away.
That's why.
We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness.
Is
for-
this a cryptid?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half
War story.
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during
With
the
its
war.
saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities.
And there was something about
soldiers
an undiscovered
reported growing
subspecies of
in
man.
being. There is. It's our close, which is to say the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I'm pretty sure humans are the same species as
The
us.
lieutenant looks at you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure.
Are there any invisible cryptids?
Interesting question.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Yeah, but I need to
Okay,
know.
I won't spoil your fun. What is the invisible?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua.
Huh?
Its name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves.
Sound waves.
Invisible.
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper.
Could it be here?
Could be. As I said, it
Whisper,
could
light,
be
and
every-
low.
Yes. That's another translation. Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama.
Fine, I'll bite.
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have
Why is it so
claimed
afraid of
that
us?
is a sad story. a group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction. They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match.
They cancel each other out.
But they cancel each other out.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that after that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies.
Of course. A common thread in these.
I'm glad you did, dear.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery.
See.
When playing back recordings they had made in the foothill, the scientists soon discovered they could track and even they realized that they had discovered a new species.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds.
Name them.
Sequester, time, what about what?
I just can't get enough of
glad
these
you like
cryptids.
them.
Anyway, that's it. Oh yeah, hey, God.
Help you?
I found a new bird.
This thing?
It's no biggie. I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of
What,
cop.
the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Nice.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about...
It's not actually about that.
You know... Oh wait, what am I doing? I got my shortcut. Let's see.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions. Not my favorite topic, but okay. I'm sorry, I can't.
I know it's difficult, miss.
How about we...
No, actually...
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus.
Okay.
You push. Come on, set.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens
This sounds too stupid to be real.
Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice one. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops.
Silence. Recording.
What do you
it
think?
Seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
This is
One
Cordy.
of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to.
What's
A
Kohoi?
village on the Samaran Isola, in South Side.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos.
A symbol of...
Well,
I
what
think
now?
we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
The porter reel is... You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. Then the organ starts telling you about the tiniest... Within seconds you know, this is the one.
Oh, it's a sad song.
A click, then silence for a bit.
I could
Of
think I
course
could
you
sing
could
this.
sing this. Yep, they're all. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrument.
Nothing can stop me now.
You have to convince Garp
Oh,
to let
shit,
you sing
right.
karaoke. The lieutenant. It's the ledger you found in.
Let's see.
Hey, was the...
Well.
God, I need to sing karaoke now.
It's not.
He tries not to look at you. You need to approach this situation logically. Ask him why he has the PA system.
This is way by apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm
causing
sorry.
more trouble, I think we're good.
Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear up sad style.
Doesn't need more sad style. That's
Why do you
one
even
of
have the
styles.
PA system and no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke.
What happened in
A lot
44?
of people got killed because some asshole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop, it's for your clients.
Okay, yes.
I know it's
for
used.
some clients.
I'm a real client. I pay my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Well, wait.
He's lying. But whatever.
It's alright. I have my
The
own
man
song.
in the vest and the violet shirt.
Fine.
I'm having it uninstalled.
Let's go. Let's sing.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Let's go.
The air, the tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San, though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Yeah. Oh, that was so beautiful.
Not bad.
Yes, not bad at all.
Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna go back to work now.
Yeah.
You belong here. Ah, that was good. Okay, let's see how well this goes. Probably won't go well at all, but you know, we'll see what happens.
Officer, it's a fine day for
I don't know.
questions.
Tony gave us a recording for the deceased states his
She
intent.
puts her with a soft.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything,
On
she
this
sounds
tape, he
relieved.
specifically identifies you as a target.
Where?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased. recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Yeah.
That was practically his pickup line.
Oh.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Machismo much?
Was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his,
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
Coping mechanism?
running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get. He was like the Seminese conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor.
Aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardie boys were. Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things in Martinez? I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go,
Thank you for clearing that up, miss.
she takes a very small sip of
Can you
her
tell us
coffee.
more about
Like,
the
for
victim?
example,
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely,
a nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
I see.
And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
Where is Lelystad?
in Oranje, officer.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and Oranje.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
We're both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier?
Military man,
This
but
could be worth
not a
pursuing.
patriot?
No. He left the national service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader.
Doesn't seem much
Certainly
like a
not
patriot, a patriot herself.
There is nothing on Muindi. The old, old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear older.
42, hey, I was kind of close.
But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Aha!
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
I did not know this was a competition, Kim.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Are you making it competitive?
This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
It's still not about getting hits right and not
That's
missing.
too pinball for me. I just like to get out of...
He's lying.
Okay. His eye
Blue.
color?
Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know?
Galaxies.
It was strange.
Like
seeing
his
those eyes in
tattoos.
his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe.
Ooh,
It
severe.
made him
Those are
look
the fun
like half
ones.
His face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo.
Oh, that.
It was an ONG's map of the waterways?
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Is Orani's lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Orani's lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
And you were the woman in this.
Oh, yeah.
So you can tell me what these mean.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
For profit, huh?
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him.
Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no?
Yeah, definitely.
They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant
I
by
mean,
that.
It's almost...
And can you blame her?
It's only 6:30-ish. Anyway, I think we'll finish.
All right. Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond, below the damage. The weeks of deep. How old are you? That's where this. You could ask either one of them.
How old do you think I am? How old do I look?
58.
Oh my god, that's
You
really
asked.
old. Maybe you're wrong.
He was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
This side, then.
Sure, you're.
Wait. This requires signed.
I'm not
to
afraid
the
of the truth.
laboratorium.
Alright, let me, let's save.
Officer? It's a...
She looks back.
Nah. That wasn't gonna work. Alright, let's go gloat in his face.
It's you again. What
That's
is
right.
Again.
About fucking time.
So I talked to Clash
And
about the tape.
He tenses immediately. Chest
Just stand by what she said.
Fucking fucker.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Please, it's just a locker room talk.
Locker room talk. What are you What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what
I think
people
it made her a
are
little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia.
Fucking right.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of...
This is just perfect. Just fuck.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I think you had a live plan, but she didn't play
I
along.
asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
Sure, I'll do that.
What I asked,
but she didn't.
Fantastic. So now you remember how.
Yeah, guys.
Why?
Maybe not.
They admitted to
All right.
a lawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
What really happened?
I already told you.
There's less gusto in his voice. They're confused.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back.
You know what? I am. Next time you see her, that lying, scamming. Yeah.
On the floor, Bear drip.
What is this? Quiet.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers?
100 beers? Now we're talking.
Huh.
Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Anyway, the milk you hang, his friends are coming for you.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal and they're coming for you.
Let them come.
You heard the man.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Do you know that a single Ceres giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the beast of the hornet.
We're men.
Easy. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying?
I don't know, they said they gone rogue.
Big fucking surprise.
Yeah, he's bad news.
So yeah.
What are they?
These people are
No, they're not.
They're armed with automatic
we
weapons.
Got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers.
Well, if Glenn has a knock cannon at home.
Knock cannon at home.
Well, if Glenn has a knock cannon at home, I guess he'll be alright.
That thing has 7.
So that's 1.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna wipe you the fuck out.
Get it.
All he means is that
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Angus. The just remember, it's about more than Claudia. It's about these men.
Alright, that's it.
Martinet.
We're going home.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Modernese, they just kill you because they don't like you.
kill you because they don't like you. All because
you work for the wrong people.
Damn right. This is union.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the hop.
work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They club you from behind, string you up, and go
It
back to
wasn't
drinking.
that. It wasn't. We didn't hit him, okay?
That's it. That's
There we go.
You flushed.
This is gonna be fun.
Now go in for the
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
I probably should have done this if I when I got my gun.
firearm. A glass of. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking
We
reason?
didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when.
Breakthrough.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him.
Say one more thing to the cops.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control.
Damn
Let
right.
them have their moment.
Angie, where's your goddamn head?
I left it home.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
Notes.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks.
Why?
Bodies.
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl?
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Glacier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Through the window, so that's why the window was replaced.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? Dave Hardie?
Nah, he's my brother.
Oh.
He's in the window replacement business.
So Klaus didn't kill him. Why the cover
You
up?
may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking
They can't
about?
show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world.
I
Where she
see.
came from.
Okay, let's do... Who are
Very
they?
powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a
So who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Maybe.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do.
I see.
I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not as dumb
So
as
whose
he
idea
looks.
was it to hang him
In a
anyway?
manner
Hers?
of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Yeah, but you said the girls asked for your help. Who's the other?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent
It's her, isn't
a
it?
good message.
The drug trafficker, the missing Eve Hardie.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardie boys. You don't know her.
You know it's okay for there to be a Hardie girl, Titus.
We're Hardie boys. And that's it.
Sure, but can you tell me anything about this affiliate?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klausya you want to talk to.
Yeah,
The
we did it.
lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Anyway, I'm sorry I made you guys fight. But thank you for this. I'll go talk to
You
her.
do that. Hey, cop. Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But...
But you would still prefer we didn't take her away.
That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Oh, that made me feel so good. I mean, let's see. Let's try relating to him. Oh shit. Hold on. Yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Let's save.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck.
He's on your...
Nah. That's not gonna work.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad.
He's on...
Damn, this one's gonna be hard, isn't it?
Kuno's like Kuno's dad.
He's on your...
Damn.
Kuno's like Kuno's.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting how.
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
I see.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and direct. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front.
Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But what?
Fuck you whispering about.
She puts extra stress onto that word.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you...
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
Oh, good.
You did it. That fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
You mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone.
His little... He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
She has. That would explain
Fucking
things.
Yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cows has she killed?
Forget Kuno said that.
A cop would be too large for her to... The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
You think it's possible that she's killed other children?
Kuno, that's what Kuno is starting to think.
He usually looks you straight. Don't move your head. Just from the corner of your eye, look at her. Though her friend spoke too low for her to hear, Kuno S is not smiling
He said she's
anymore.
insane.
She's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This
The
isn't
language
just...
she uses.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and tiger-covered Isola of Kapla. Far, far
Do they have
away.
red-haired people
You
there?
mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The
You know,
Suruese have
should-
that ginger.
Could she be Sudanese?
Sudanese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revachol does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate.
You think she has
and was
anything to do with the
shipped
dead man?
She would have liked to fuck him up, but she did. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease.
He speaks
Okay, that's
the
good.
truth, my liege.
That's good. She your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit.
Great.
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
A shoe cupboard just off to the right. Have you been to this place?
Why's she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the
So
corner.
how'd she get
I
in?
don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she...
Someone left the door open on purpose.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
No, she needs professional help. We can't do this alone.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protect.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
I can respect
All
that.
right. Now we can do business.
Business?
Yes? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of... Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
It's not about running you in an errand and illegal
Kuno
narcotics.
gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his... Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door.
Oh, hey, Black Toe.
Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay,
Dirty
okay.
popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If
Oh,
you
wow.
can take him, you can have half the speed.
Okay. Who's your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a...
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol?
How much material?
Like half a baggie,
That's half a gram.
Graham?
half a G. Want
Alright.
it or not.
Here's what's gonna
Okay.
happen.
Kuno's listening.
Yeah, you pressed enter earlier. How's it going? Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Cool. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you,
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm gonna kill Kuno's dad.
Cool. No, really.
The lieutenant doesn't actually look like a rock.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't...
Yeah, but before I could do that, I need to get my gun. Oh yeah, let's see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. As you tap on the...
No. That's enough fun with the foldable headlights.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. It took some convincing, but I got...
The lieutenant leans in to listen.
I was born ready, baby.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Elis Portenaer. That's ELLIS.
Neonatal care
He
unit.
was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned
Oh.
farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17.
Yeah, how's your day been, Black
Then
Toad?
served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations.
So all you have to connect with Cornell is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Elise.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Any information on his parents?
No, officer. Sorry.
So he was found in a leaf
The
compactor.
garden tool is to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for...
It is. Thank you.
Well, we have his name and service record now.
This is very good.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
Nah, I'm done.
In the cabin.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's do... this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. I should probably tell them.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57.
I need to
How may
report
I
a dead body on the modern East
One moment.
Boardwalk.
Can you please describe the body? A
Unidentified,
dead
middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal
We
bench.
suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Yeah.
Any signs of violence?
Must be an accident?
No field autopsy necessary.
Oh, pew.
You can hear her quick.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He had boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library
Any
card.
information on the library card?
Oh, I haven't examined it.
Can hear.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case? Or
We're taking the
I have assigned
case.
the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on that's all for now. Thanks, 57.
In the cabin.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably look at that.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly
Billy
wet.
Machine.
Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased. Or
Look
whoever
inside.
owns this card is an avid reader. You
Big
find
reader.
a list of most of these titles.
Backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn any...
Good idea.
Good.
There. Working class drunk. Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Hey,
What
crack.
do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her
Yes.
husband.
Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't Missindo?
Wait, this doesn't
Do
add up.
marriages make any sense?
That's-
Not honorable.
This doesn't make sense at all.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't
Use
need,
a code like
sadly,
that.
I need this. What I can do for you is answer...
Found my
Oh,
badge.
love, you did.
Fast. She is memorable.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. What can I help you with, Lieutenant
I
Freighter?
have more questions
lessons
about
in
reality.
basic reality? My favorite part of the day.
A strange cold. It's on the
Nah,
Glad to have been of...
guess not. See, an hour and a half. I could go and check. I could go look into that church.
I have... Yes, René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Yeah.
The scruffy hair, the other one, looks indistinguishable from him.
Still your sister? Okay.
Yes.
You must be the
This
twins.
one,
Lily's our mum.
the stone kicker, the other one. Wow, so intellectual.
You guys
The
look
stone
identical.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I
the
said
boy,
that.
the rock kicker was
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Kidmaster General?
Maybe I am. Now,
take it.
how about some actual police?
Oh, I didn't see you earlier. So the old man, I'm too far.
an old door.
Yeah, let's see what happens if I did this. Save.
An old door, worn by. You rattle the handle.
Nah. It was shut.
We don't get in there.
What do you mean?
Frankly, you're just going...
No. We've gotten into every...
Alright,
What
fine.
else is there to do?
Scarf. Shit, where's the church? Oh yeah, I think this is the old church. This building to the right.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular, the lock.
Let's go.
A great whoosh in the heart.
Okay. Okay. It's big. Some long forgotten style. Meter. Wi-Fi runs directly into it. Recent equations. Recording something? Ah. What's this?
A machine stands.
A radio computer. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
You see the fluorescent plate. The lieutenant says behind the hatch. This is the machine's filament memory, a bar of fabric. The static get.
Good evening. Votre accident en Saint-Brune.
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Sounds
The
familiar.
company on whose name the
Something about this company.
Votre accident.
That's not bad.
This interactive call and radio
Any
game?
other questions? The filament you have inserted
I mean, the
into
glowing
the
thing
core.
with tape. Oh, okay, thanks.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the car?
I haven't touched anything.
It opened the hatch. Good.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Précis. Votre accident.
The machine's keyboard. Nothing happens. The silence in this part. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, and then it's gone. It seems the sound here. You can hardly hear you produce a few. Your voice is the lieutenant point.
Can you hear anything?
Nothing.
The church
It's
just
foreign to
has...
me.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
He doesn't seem. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible.
See something, but what? What do I
It's
see?
like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower. It's not a shadow anymore.
Officer, is there some...
Oh no. You've lost. Yes. The
Link. There is something.
You see something. Maybe it's possible.
You there?
The shadow is a man. A man. The crab man.
You're the crab
The
man?
man leaned forward.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in
place for
general.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the
This man is obviously a habitual...
Hey, and what was that about? The bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already.
Yeah, it's been, I guess I have a bit of a problem, and it's been getting out of hand lately. But
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from
I'm very in touch with my
overexposure. Not
suffering.
all of it. I was like you once.
You know, actually, since we're here.
Look at these crazes. What is this shit?
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. This is the church of...
You have no idea whatever it is. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very
You know
self.
who the other spooker is?
Spooker?
The Aita is Grandma.
I'll see if I can
You
find
just
some
have
other
to
way.
wait.
Or search through her radio computer.
Have you heard the Vita say the
Too
password
many
to a radio
times,
computer?
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal...
I'm doing a survey, yes.
Don't sweat about it. What you think of that?
Are you the
Never
crab man?
known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from
I'll
using
take it.
it.
It's more like
I
spider.
always thought of myself more like a flame.
That's not the only technique he's working on.
You
Look at
carve
those
all the
cups.
sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling, now I use those same hands.
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
What you done here? Some of these vehicles are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother
It's all
herself.
just for the mother, man. No
Who
need
were
to
you before you
overthink
became
it.
a crab man
I was
and
in
moved
a
coffee?
gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory. It's so important to
Nah,
do.
ese.
Do you remember your...
Tiago's my name. But those
Tiago.
syllables don't mean your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world.
My name's Harry.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of
So,
that.
what are you
This
doing
is
here?
a special place. There's a perforation in the world. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days,
Are these
I
yours?
think they were. A long time ago.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
Nice. What will happen once you drink from this
I will
perforation?
be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know
Who's
a
the mother
thing or
of silence
two.
you keep
Oh.
talking about?
That's no simple question, I said. She is a cavity in the dark, beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
How did you find this
Hard
place?
to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
See,
Been spending a lot of time here ever since.
you sure you didn't just
The past
switch
is
one
nothing.
drug for
It's
another?
not like that at all, man.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not
Faith
to
is
you.
kind of a
I
drug.
heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover? Regretting what you...
Guess you have a
I
point.
know it will take time.
So what are you
Don't
doing
sweat it.
here?
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Yeah, singing's good.
I don't mean literal. You may be thinking.
Yeah, I had
The
other
sinewy
questions.
figure lingers on the
Do you know
wooden
why this
beams.
church was
Police
abandoned?
raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The mother's
Some
love
ravers
has
wanted
done
to
its
turn this
job.
place into a
The
nightclub.
ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab.
what do you think?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me. Might even be nice to have some company.
All right,
I think
thanks.
we're done here, Essay.
That was, however,
I mean, I don't know either, but hey. Anyway, what's in here?
In white, silver, and this is her cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs. Clear. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and the woman looks down. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
Passion.
That soft word passes through your mind. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the
I
apricot-colored
don't know
light
this is the
of
mother
the
of
window.
humanism.
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing.
When did she rule?
300 years ago, in the many things, You know terribly. She made them. She was crowned. Wow, in bystand. That is why the terrified. Although she
Okay,
was
the
Misk suggested she adored. Little is known. This subtle.
Lieutenant Yefrater, what are you thinking of, if I may ask?
I'm just looking around.
This church, the coast in general. We should.
A jigsaw of broken shards.
Oh, nice.
To place in front of you.
Who shattered it?
Unknown. A motor carriage. The escutcheon on her throne says, small figures of below both women, and then after life, death.
After life, death,
death.
after...
Life again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even in
What's it now?
justice, union, prudence, and force.
Oh. Nah. I'll just say cool.
Ice cool.
Alright.
The mother of humanism.
The old woman in the village was right. It's a minor land
on the coast of an uninhabited archipelago.
What else
There
do you
used to
know?
be 7 stave. We should be
respectful. Is the
You a
loop?
follower?
Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are
Are
synonymous.
you a
It's not
spiritual?
spiritual. It's
Alright. Well, I think I explored this church. Actually, I didn't really talk to her. Nah, I'll do that some other time. In the meantime, I gotta go to the boardwalk. I think it's that way. Actually, wait, I'm pretty close to it. Maybe I have time.
The machine's keyboard, the speak.
Good evening. Good. Votre accident. Is there an... Yes.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are paranoid.
Hey, well, where
I
are you?
work as now. Please tell me if there's anything else I can do.
The machine's
Alright.
key.
That's enough. These are nice. Okay. Let's go up. Use the boardwalk. It's still early. Still a little early though, so maybe.
It's the ledger you it takes about. Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. Insufferable. They were leaving cigarette butt. No. Eaten murder. Tum tum tum. Beaten to death by Joseph Mills didn't get no. He was awful. Okay.
Awful cop.
So the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere. And you look into it. Here's the setup.
See?
Really late. No one enters. No, Mills has no idea. See? You can't even read. Smoking, who, not much is...
Okay, fast time. Is it? It's supposed to be here, right? Old fish market. Walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. shit, I hope I didn't miss her. Is it? Let me see. Damn. Let's load that up. See the place. Let's see. Yeah, I might have just missed her. This is the wrong way. And I really should have bought a map. Actually, maybe I can. Oh, actually, I'll go here. I got these. Let's see.
The library card. Billy is a... It's the ledger you found it in the back, then ripped the 3. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do a monetary, but they appear. These are all in a dozen pages. Yes, the rest of this, it's made of dark, something, and some permeables. The plastic shimmers with your hands. You four-sized pages is not what you end up. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle.
Oh, what the? Now let's save here.
It's the ledger you found. It's made of dark, some permeable. The plastic shimmers like lap with your hands. The acidics, like the bits they put into. Remember when I said the smell of the. Why, yes it is. Among many others. Then rip them. 3. You don't have a dozen paid a monetary, but they appear. These all in a.
Okay.
Yes. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much.
There we go.
The two sides of the board. The slides snap without resistance. 2 ticket stubs and 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other.
The zoo.
In the colored pencil. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of card. Familiar. A young woman. Harry. It begins. Throw it away, please. Your hand shakes. Every step I take, it grows. You. Every step I take, kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and the sparks fall. You feel the ledger slip. No. Hold on. To what?
Detective.
Oh shit. Holy shit, did I die? Must have passed out from total shock.
There is nothing again. Nothing said. Well, that's me. Who was his here?
Tell him.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, there is no. Yeah, man. There is no bloated corp. Don't pro. It's your name. You think they would? Yeah.
Its glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstery.
Drink. What?
The water is cold.
Drink.
Actually, beer and cider.
That's just it. But these are not the.
With greedy dog.
What happened? That does sometimes. You dropped these. Are you okay to? Good.
Let's solve this case.
The ledger of failure.
Oh shit, wait, I won't do that yet. Now's not the time I want to pass out.
It's the ledger you found in the acidic, like your nose does. It's made of dark blue, U4-sized paper. Then rip 3. You don't have a monetary, but these all in a dozen paid. Yes, the rest of the stinking cellulose is much. It takes about half an hour. Murder. Joseph Mills. Okay, so the case is, no one. Mills hasn't. See? Smoking who? Not much is.
Okay. Let's see, are you here now? No? could she be? Like, this has to be the boardwalk. Hmm. Let me see. I want to get this gun back. Oh, it should be here. If I'm waiting here.
It's the ledger you found in the then rip 3. You don't have a money, but these all in a dozen pages. Yes, the rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched with the acidic, you know. Your nose, it takes about half an hour to piece. Murder. Joseph Mills didn't get off. Okay. So that, yeah, no one and Mills. See? Smoking hook, not much.
There you are.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands.
Scavenged. Battery-powered police. Her hand is trembling.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Take it easy, ma'am.
Her eyes bulge.
I am the police. Don't move.
I just want to talk.
Vascular neck restraint.
Be careful, detective.
The situation looks. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
You're not the police, we are the police.
Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Yes, I'm the backup. Here to back you up.
There's a scenario.
What's the situation?
Law enforcement come.
Does she not believe you two are actually...
Maybe I come select my badge.
It's not a code. Just
It's a gun.
as she waves her hand.
Officer, you need.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you.
Let's just talk, alright?
Big red key.
Let's get my gun.
Alright. This
Yeah.
is our beat. You hurl the tear. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through.
We're almost certain there were no guns.
My God, I think you're right.
Go ahead, pull the trigger.
Back home. Split second decision.
Oh my God. In your peripheral vision, the lieutenant...
God, I almost blew...
What is this? These guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun. Right now.
No one ever.
This limbed poor woman.
We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody.
Very soon his whole life
Her
turned out for you.
stretched skin is warm to the touch, but the person...
She's
in a
happening to
stupor.
her.
I've seen this before. God knows
Why
for
was
how
she
long.
like this in the first
Honestly,
place?
I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
Yeah, loneliness.
Looks like a bad.
We just arrest her.
There's any need for that. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
I think she'll be
No,
fine.
that is not an option. We'll either unload these to Titus and his guys, or I'll ask for help from my station.
I don't want to handle us them.
That settles it. But I think we're done.
Please.
Reflex to she stands. The woman is one of. There were narcotics in there too. She doesn't.
Oh, is that yours?
Maybe.
It's your hat.
The old woman doesn't. You take the fire. She didn't. Listen to him, for once.
I'm confiscating these.
I guess that's fine.
Alright, we're done here. Oh, actually, I know what to do.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. It takes about. Some assholes. Yes, they will leave cigarette butt. No. Not much has changed. It's made of dark, some permeable. The plastic shimmers like some permeables. The plastic with your hands. You foresize. The slides snap back into play without 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like it smells. A touch of cinnamon. Familiar. A young Harry. Throw it away. A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol. Dust your hand. Every step I take, you kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and the blood sparks for you feel no.
Yeah, easy way to fast travel.
There isn't again. Nothing said. Well, that's me. Who was
He speaks
the
here in the because it's.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. It didn't smell nice. It smelled like.
Yeah, man. Bloated corpse of the pub.
You.
There is no your
It's your name.
You think they would let you?
Yeah.
It's the glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The uppermost
drink.
The water is
Drink.
actually there and with greed.
What happened? That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such
You dropped these. Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. Without resistance or sound. It's slightly. Without it's
Alright. Oh wow, this is still open. Oh, I don't. Lights are on. Oh, because they live there. But alright. I think it's time to call it quits for today. Let's do...
The bed is still cold. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping.
Okay.
Thoughts, baby.
Recorded in you. Forever.
Running on eternity.
On and on it goes.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you can never forget this shit.
So beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keep.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are.
That's
The
right.
map of
I
a
am an
city.
agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks.
We're making
crossing
progress.
names off lists.
Measured, steady
There
progress.
he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world.
Yeah, I will solve this.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is
It's
it?
a suspicion or a an earth-shattering deduction from your... Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control.
What needs to be done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is
The
that?
most awesome. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité.
I thought I was assigning responsibility.
Harry, la responsabilité.
All right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Give it to me.
This isn't some kind of, like, a committee.
Who should sit on this committee?
Only the most... Your half-brother, the lieutenant. Together, you'll be able to discover. Good luck. Your report is eagerly... A mirror hangs on the bath...
Alright. Before I wrap things up, let's just take care of...
Church in Saint Saul's, right?
Told you I rock that shit.
It was alright. Got the 20 real. Good. You got the room.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one quick thing and then I'll call it quits. Let me see.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks.
No, that's not it. There's something I need.
A small mountain of... Shelves filled to the brim with crime. Shelves full of biographies of fate. This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance.
Sir, please, I can't have you end up like...
Several maps have been attacked.
Ah.
The maps look old and faded. This large map, Ozon, disintegrating. In the northeast, you can. 800 of the ocean breaks connections to other. You have little, perhaps the north coast to the east. Hudon. It's so no, it's not really a map. Still, it's deep.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90.
You seem to underestimate my
Yes,
resources.
yes. Are you interested or not?
Yeah,
Always good to be.
I'll buy it. There we go. Finally, we have a map. The whole city. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Alright. I'll stop here for today. Save. Feeling good. Yeah, now it got really exciting. I'm glad. Let's see, I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next. In day 4. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. This VOD will be uploaded to my Pro YouTube channel where you can check out all my other VODs. Oh, and you should subscribe to my main channel, The Funny Crew. I got a couple of things though, me and some buddies of mine. Oh, and I joined my Discord, it's pretty epic. But yeah, in any case though, thank you all for watching and hopefully I'll see you again next time.